Hi Libra, welcome into your general weekly reading. I feel like this is a week of things shifting towards more peace, comfort, and success, but don't expect for it to be a simplistic week. Does that make sense? Because I feel like you're going to be busy, but there will be easy accomplishments in the midst of all of which. I do feel like you are looking very good this week, on point, taking care of yourself recently and throughout this period, and it's showing. You're glowing, and I feel like there's certain moments where Spirit's saying, show off a bit, okay? You've been through a lot in your life up until this point, and even recently for some, but I feel like you're, again, feeling like showing off in certain small ways. You might feel like Spirit's saying, and I get this message often, that you're a bit of a showster, right? You want to put on a show for people, or you just do, even when you don't mean to. People are going to feel drawn to share things with you, share things with you throughout the week, and this is of importance. Allow them to heal and express. I feel like maybe it might be something they've never told anybody, and you might find this is a conversation between you and two other people. And I feel like there's just rapid connecting throughout the week, okay, to your work, maybe, to a hobby for some, or two hobbies is what I'm getting, but to people as well. You're going to feel like accessories are speaking upon how you're changing due to where you're living, due to maybe where you're working. You're as well going to be highlighted in such a beautiful way as your world changes in a colorful direction. You will feel like your energy speaks wonders to what you've been going through, and maybe what you are going through throughout the week as well. You're as well going to feel like cleaning up your life in certain ways. Well, let's take steps in that direction. There's a Leo of importance taking a highlight, whether they're passed over or still alive. Sorry, I didn't love that wording, but you know, what Spirit's going to speak. You will as well feel like it's a week of dreaming. When you're sleeping, daydreaming. Spirit's saying, what do you want, Libra? What do you want next? When the time is right, we're going to make it happen for you. There's a negativity being removed from your world throughout this time period. Music to my ears is now what I'm getting. You're going to feel like it's a very musical kind of week. You might feel like you're living in a musical. Very interesting. Singing and dancing and so connected to Spirit and just on the move, you know, grooving and doing your Libran thing. Love that. The King of Pentacles, you're advanced is what I'm getting, okay? You're confident, or you're working on becoming more confident, or bringing that on back. There's a sitting back in your throne kind of energy about you, and people know your worth. I don't think you're fully grasping that at certain points. Not everybody, I'm sure, but they need to work through things within their worlds in order to notice that first. But it does feel like, especially when, I want to say in a work situation, or maybe a business or both, people know your worth. I'm hearing even in a living situation. You're going to pay somebody back when the time is right, even if that has to happen in chunks. It does feel like you are putting in quality effort when it comes to yourself, and when it comes to maybe your work, your hobbies, or one of true importance. It does feel like for some of which you need a bigger space. Does that make sense? You know, it reminds me of me in this small room. But I do feel like you may want to get up and just go at certain points, and then it doesn't feel like it's the right time. Trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. When you feel like things are wrapped up sooner than expected, know that this is guidance, okay? We're preventing some BS, all right? Where you've been treated poorly in your life, it could be obviously from either realm or both. You're going to need to recognize, remember maybe, karma is a bitch, okay? Karma is a bitch. I love that word, bitch. Anyways, the Four of Swords, because I feel like you are very, very spiritually protected at this time. Don't be surprised when feathers are shown to you, you know, beneath on the ground that you walk, all right? I just heard the ground that you walk on is praised. Very interesting. They're showing me they always want to say staff. But there's a power about you, Libra. You're going to be victorious. They're showing me that triumphant sort of, whatchamacallit, thing with fire. Anyways, but as my voice shakes a bit, I do feel like it's a week where you know your worth better, okay, and that's evident. You're going to feel like a star in the making. It's because you are. As I had to take a hot second due to somebody walking by, energy, as you know, does affect me. I heard with the star card as well, reaching for a better reality, however that's going to look and feel for you. You're a soul of growth, of overcoming. You're somebody throughout the week that shows people selectively what they have been through, and this is helping. You're going to feel like you just get things, okay? The task at hand, people, yourself better, what you're going through, and maybe even in a predictive way or an informed way, what lies ahead. You can't know everything, okay? You can't remember everything, but we'll fill in the blanks selectively throughout the week, and more so, you know, moving forward. I feel like what you do remember is going to take a highlight, okay? You've been through a lot of crap, and I feel as if it's this feeling of you at times embodying the energy of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but it doesn't mean you should have had to deal with or have to deal with all of that. You will as well feel like Spirit saying you have the right perspective on this person, that place, that situation. You have the right intuitive feeling coming to be at several points throughout the week. So trust it, okay? You're as well going to feel like putting your best foot forward, okay? And this is going to come in the form of improving your personal life. It's going to come in the form of bettering yourself by removing a habit or starting to. You're going to feel like helping people at certain points. Spirit is at work, and you're just a helpful soul, right? People underestimate this Libra being drawn to this reading, but ooh, heads are churning, okay? People are noticing, and people are starting to change their tune because they're noticing that you're going places, or you eventually will. I do as well feel like you're going to want to turn towards better experiences, right? What have you been doing too much? Lessen it, my friends. Just lessen it. Take steps in that direction. It feels like being drawn to this collective read. There's spiritual forces, both positivity and negativity, right? And at times they can have both. But it feels like they're pushing you at times, or one spirit in particular, pushing you towards temptation, and you give in way too often. If that's not for you, as I stutter, then it's not for you. Okay, key wording. If it's not for you, then it's just simply not going to feel right, or right anymore. Where you feel a lack of justice in your world, it feels like a week where bits and pieces of justice are coming to be, and a hell of a lot more moving forward. 240, look up the angel number meaning, 240. You're as well going to be pushed to think about a new investment for the future, and it might be two for you, say a car, a housing situation. It could be, okay, fine jewelry is what I just heard. You as well are going to be pushed to think about a more luxurious lifestyle because you're manifesting at this time. Where you can't sleep, it may be protection. At other points, it's just fuckery, excuse my language. But I do feel like you need to remember that where you put in the work towards reaching for the stars more so aligning for you, it's going to pay off big time. Past efforts are paying off. Let me just catch my breath. You need to be drinking a ton of water at this time. I feel like your soul growth, your spirituality, how much you have on your plate, the effort you're putting in is dehydrating you in such an unhealthy manner, to the point where you, well, at certain points feel like, I can't even drink enough water to hydrate myself. So just drink a little bit more, okay? Pack that water bottle for work or wherever you're going, or just purchase one when need be. It's things like that where Spirit's saying, we need to remember the money comes back around when it's meant to, in the form it's meant to. You can't hold yourself back from buying something to better your health or just to take care of yourself because you're worried about this future investment. It does feel like somebody being drawn to this reading is being applauded in the midst of their business taking a turn in a very abundant direction. You're as well going to feel like you're being seen as a Libra throughout the week. Have you been seen in a different light recently? It may be that you are more so in touch with your Libran placement or placements than you were in the previous week or two. Because I feel like for some of which your moon sign was definitely taking a highlight in the midst of healing. And that was how you were showing yourself to the world. But I do as well feel like Spirit's saying, you at times still need to go through healing, and that comes in different forms, even if you're staying busy. But at times Spirit's saying, and I need to take this advice myself, staying busy is going to cause more healing needed moving forward, right? You're just trying to fill in the space, even if it's something of importance. So take a hot second, sit down or lay down and just rest, okay? Heal, my friend. Put on some good tunes, put on some meditation music or motivational speech, okay? Could be like okay, a playlist of importance is taking a highlight. It could be a podcast is what I was going to say. But yeah, it's a week of a lot of music and connecting and informing. It's a week where you're getting to know yourself better as you change in so many important ways. Love and light.